Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Joan and this is is that your name though?
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Joan and this is is that your name though?
Yeah. Kiki.
We've met over and over. And welcome to this. Yeah?
No.
You're counting the number of times they've met you. Okay. And welcome to the
Sandy gang. Sandy gang.
Hey. Hey. Vibes.
It was moving in my head.
It moved, okay? It moved, and that's what matters. So, another episode, as the title suggests, where we cook. And this episode was suggested specifically by my friend Bree. Bree says, I'm in for, because I asked you guys to flood my comments with videos you would like to see. And Bree says she's in for a series of people who cook. Please pick Kiki because she's such a good cook. She's a great cook. So here's Kiki, who we are waiting on her to open a restaurant and start a line of food trucks and do the most because her cooking is so... Full disclosure, we ate.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be
That's why I had something in my teeth.
This is supposed to be something like a mukbang, but like, that food smelled so good and we were hungry, so we already ate it. But we have cocktails that you also made. Cheers! Cheers, mama! To life! Salud! At a cocktail and a job pika. Aye, doing the damn thing. So today Kiki taught all of us how to make pilau, and when I tell you that pilau was good, oof. Who taught you how to make pilau? Do you remember?
Yeah, my sister-in-law. Called TK.
You have to. Oh, okay.
Yeah, TK. She made it for Eugene's surprise birthday party. Eugene is our other brother.
Who you should meet, but my brother's
oldest
too busy
one.
for
He's
this
like
YouTube.
ancient. He's like, woo, he's like almost 40. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god, fourth floor.
Yeah, he's like old. Anyway, it's his wife who taught me how to make it for his surprise birthday party, and they're still
I
living in
remember it.
Kasarani. Yeah.
Okay, so that's who taught you how to make pilau. So I
Yeah.
want you to talk to people about making pilau because I've realized different people make different things. We don't do no pilau njeri out here. I really don't like when pilau has huge warus in it. I really like potatoes. If you know me, you already know this. And I don't like when
Make them on the side.
Yeah, and I don't like when there's no meat or like the ratio is so bad. Like there's this much rice for this nyama. I also don't like when the meat is chewy. Like I don't want to spend 10 minutes. The rice has already pitted and so I know some people make it with iliki. So depending on who's making it, people make it differently. So I just wanted you to give us the process. I will run clips and b-rolls so you guys see what we're talking about. But just tell us your process of making pilau.
Okay, so I've realized I cook it like really different from
And really
a lot
well.
of other people because they use a lot of ingredients, like she said, iliki and that other nonsense. I feel like it's so it's not
It's doing too
necessary.
much.
Yeah, you're doing too much, and it might seem like you're cutting your way short, like a shortcut with using what's it called, Pilau masala. But literally, it's everything that you're putting else that is unnecessary that you have to chew on, and no one wants that. So you start off by
Also, I've seen pilau that has peas in it.
Oh. Anyway, we start off by please not make that on me. I know
It's
what
okay.
my face looks like. Anyway, so start off by boiling some water in a kettle. It makes your beef
Tender.
tender, and it's
What
like
if I just want to
boils
tenderize? I know
faster.
some people like gonga.
Yeah, you
do
can
that.
use a meat tenderizer, but you still have to boil it. You can't just like you'll boil it for a shorter amount of time.
Yes,
but it's easier when you boil the water first,
Okay.
and then like pour it into the meat like that.
And
So-
then, would you advise using regular beef, not like steak that is lean?
Personally, I prefer to use steak
Mm-hmm.
so that you can literally just eat
You don't have to
everything
start
on your
picking
plate.
at
Yeah,
the bowl.
because I hate it when people are eating and then you see them do this.
Which like
Yeah, like you
Is
feel
you-
like
are we
there's a
talking
bit
to
of
you?
meat
It is feel
and then
attacked. It's you.
and then like you swallow it, but now you don't have to throw it out because
I
bado
get
hapa
it.
kuna kanyaki.
And then say you
then now you start biting on it again and it was already in your mouth. Like are you
Stop
fine?
it.
Are you fine?
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah. I prefer to use
I don't know
this
if you guys can
stick.
see, but I have a food baby from eating. That food was so good, guys. So good. Okay, so steak, lean meat.
Yes. And like no mafta at all.
We were 5 today, and we've eaten maybe half that pot.
I think less
Less,
than half.
maybe
yeah,
a
like
third. So we use. Did we? We didn't even use all the rice, did we?
No.
Half the rice.
Yeah, about
So 500 grams, because you bought a kilo. That was a kilo
of rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 500 grams of rice to a kilo of meat. That's how we did it. Lean steak. Okay, so I've boiled the water. I've gotten the nyama. I put it in a pot. Non-stick is preferable, obviously, because anybody like to do dishes.
Yeah, it's so
And
much
you don't waste food
Yeah.
that's stuck to the pan.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you boil the meat.
Yeah, you boil the meat, like you put the water like just a little
Should you be
above.
drowning in it? Yeah.
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
drowning.
But
Just
just
like
to
the
surpass a
same,
bit.
yeah,
Okay.
just surpass or just be the same level
Okay.
like the nyama, and then just let it boil till the water like issues completely. But maybe if
well is running low. Wahoo? No?
Yeah.
Tough crowd.
yeah, so that was strange. Now I'm so confused. Yeah, so like the water issues completely, and then you start frying it like immediately. Okay, you don't have to do it if you're still preparing other things for the
But
pilau.
we think it's better to prepare the other pilau stuff so that once it starts cooking, or have a sous chef or a sister to help you. Okay, yeah?
This one.
Me and
So
the sister.
yeah. So as the meat is boiling, you
Yeah.
can start grinding the what's it called, the garlic. Like how much?
Coronavirus.
Anyway, like how
So
many
you-
cloves was it?
We used like 7. Oh, yeah, I forgot to
7,
count.
yeah.
7
But
or
you
8.
see in the
I'll
video.
check, yeah. As
Yeah.
I'm editing, then I'll write it down for you. So we
Because
start with
for me
garlic.
also, I just pima na macho depending on how much nyama I've
Kenyans,
put.
Africans, your ancestors will tell you when, but we will look at everything we did. We'll tell you like the number of tomatoes, the number of onions, the number of cloves, so that you can use. If there's 5 of you, I think you can eat it twice. Like you
Yeah.
can have a whole other meal. So maybe if there's just 2 or 3 of you, you can half all the portions that we're talking about.
Yeah, you can make half a kilo of meat.
Yeah. So now when the meat starts to brown is when you add oil and then you add garlic.
Yes.
And then you cook for how long?
Wait, so the meat browns, I have to say it in my head again, just remember. So yeah.
Cocktail. Stirring.
Yeah. Oh, this is me stirring. Then, when the meat is browning, you leave it to literally brown. Like, it's not burning, just browning.
Browning.
Yeah. And then you put the pilau masala. I like a lot because I like a lot of flavor in my food, and I like to smell it when
It's
it's
so
cooking.
flavorful.
So, yeah. Just put a lot of pilau masala. And I've even put more. It's
Maybe
just
when
like
you're starting
sharp.
out, if it's your first time making it, don't put a lot of pilau. You can add on. It's easier to add. Stop it. I can see you in my periphery. It's easier to add than subtract. And when you're a newbie, if you put a lot, I see you still, then you won't be able to remove it. Okay, so pilau masala next, and then
Yeah, pilau masala, and then cook that for a bit, and then cover it up. Like cook it for like 30 seconds, and close the lid for like 2 minutes. And it's really easy on a non-stick pan because nothing will stick at the bottom.
nothing
Because when you
sticking.
use like a regular sufuria, like it starts burning at the bottom because it sticks.
yeah,
So-
and heat distribution is hard because I know some people prefer to like cook pilau on a jiko, like an actual jiko,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a charcoal jiko. But then
Like,
with that,
yes,
I've seen. Oh my God, I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. So with that, I've seen they take out coal, then they put it on top
top.
of the lid. They put like a newspaper thing and a lid, and they put it on top, and it actually evens evenly. But wow, I dropped physics and I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, it just seems unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So non-stick pan. Okay. So now it's browned.
Yeah, it's browned, and now you put. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. You put salt first, and then you put the pilau masala. But it doesn't matter as long as you remember to put the salt. So salt also, as I said, the meat napima na macho. Depending on how much meat you put.
What I remember is that remember that you are putting salt for both rice and beef stew. So if you are cooking the beef stew separately and the rice separately, you wouldn't put the same amount of salt. So it's like 1.5 times the amount.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Corona.
Anyway, yeah. So pilau masala, salt, and then now you put the garlic that you already pounded. So just put that in and stir it up. You can take your quinoa. What's that called?
Pestle and mortar.
Yes, that's it. So you take the quinoa, and just to make sure everything is in, you can pour like some water in it and just like what she's doing. Yeah.
Yo, I was dying. I had to get some water. So we've done the quinoa bits, and now we have all the
garlic inside. So you just stir that up and like cover it in the pot for like another 2 minutes so that it cooks, because you know raw garlic is like the worst thing.
We're not vampires, but
and then you have to make sure when you pound it, like you pound it like extremely, like there shouldn't be chunks of it, because
beat it like it insulted your mama.
Exactly. Just beat it. Yeah.
You see me sing with you, but you're over here like, oh god.
But what were you singing is the issue?
Okay, sorry.
Nonsense. Animal culture. So yeah, then just cover it up in the pot, leave it for about 2 minutes, then stir it up for like 5 seconds again, and then add onions, like two. Red. I
don't know the call of that in the purple.
They look purple to me. I think white people nonsense.
Say white people.
Yeah, the whites call them. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, put the red onions in, like about 2. If you're using a kilo of meat, just use 2, because I really like onions. Onions are so nice. Yeah. So stir that, and then
it's better to dice, so that they are not like long things inside your
exactly
pilau.
Yes, okay. It's better to dice, because also rice is so small.
So it will overwhelm it.
Yeah, so dice it, stir it up, and then cover
all
it.
these things brown. Once you put them in the pot, everything's going brown.
Yeah, that's why you leave it for like 2 minutes.
Alright.
And then we forgot to say that we put in oil in the beginning.
What do you think you're frying? Plus I'll show them.
Oh, okay.
See.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Kiki will give me a written recipe, and it'll be in the link in the description bar. So at the end of this video, just go to the link in case you need to refer. And if you try it out, remember to tag her at Just Kiki.
Hi.
Seem to be okay. So now we've cooked the onions as well.
Yeah. Then like leave it for about 2 minutes. Then and cover it again, stir it, and add tomato paste.
Okay.
So
no tomatoes.
Yes,
in your recipe,
I don't
no
use tomatoes. Other people do, but I don't like it. I feel like sometimes it makes the rice mushy.
I get it. It does.
Yeah, and then you see not a lot of people like blend their tomatoes or grate them, so it's stringy, and then you're just chewing on it, and you're like, what
is this?
Should I die or what? So yeah. Just use tomato paste, and like I said, mimi napima tu na macho. So
but it was like 3 tablespoons, not heaped.
Yes. Okay, if it's not heaped, 3 tablespoons. But that was for a kilo of meat. So also depending on how much you're cooking, just be more of that and like reduce it or add it.
Okay.
So, and it's also not so advisable to cook so much pilau at the same time. You probably chachomeka. So put in the tomato paste, stir it up, and then add rice. Like if you buy good rice.
I know a lot of people prefer to wash the rice. I'm just like, you didn't wash that rice and the way it's left. Yeah, but like I think depending also on the brand, sometimes you don't gotta, because there's brands here you wash all the water turns white.
Yeah, and you have to pick it literally.
I prefer the black one. She prefers basmati, the blue one. You want the blue?
Blue.
Okay, sour. So
Yeah.
pour in the rice and stir so that
Definitely the white and not the green one, because I'm just telling
what?
you guys.
The
for free.
pits,
Let me tell you
ghetto.
something for free, Mina. Like,
Tell me,
the
Salimia
one-
Kingangi.
Yeah, Salimia Kingangi. You're supposed to say name is Salimika.
Name is Salimika.
Yeah, so just Salimika, just know that the green
The
the
green
white,
one
even
is
when
going
it's
to
spaghetti.
ruin
First of all,
your food.
spaghetti you should just buy Santa
Santa Lucia.
Oh,
I'm saying it in
how
Espanol.
she said it. That one. But yeah, like it chicanaes so much and it's just
don't do it.
Yeah,
It's not
don't
worth
do
it.
it.
Cheap is
So,
expensive at the end of the day. So maybe if you're just making the rice, I don't know. But like if you're making for pilau, I think it'll mess it up.
Yeah.
So I think it's
So-
important to stir so that it's not at all the nyama is at the bottom of the pot,
Exactly.
right?
So when you put in the rice, like you'll see on the video, it's not like there's a specific amount of rice that I put, just a specific amount of water that was double the amount of rice.
Yeah. So
But,
you used
like,
a
I put-
cup and 2/3.
Yes. Like even a cup and a half.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
2/3,
Okay,
baby
2/3,
girl.
fine. Just you'll see in the video, it was like she said, a cup and
Capia was
2/3.
like 500
But
ml.
it was a big cup,
Yeah.
because it was a lot of because it was a kilo of meat.
Mhm.
So just put like a cup of rice and then stir it and see how much more you need, and make sure that by the time you're adding water, the what's it called, the beef or meat, you can, even if you're cooking it with chicken or whatever you're making it with, as long
Whatever
as it's pilau.
protein you choose.
Yes, whatever protein you're putting, like the rice should be a little
Not
less.
fish.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Fish pilau. I'm funny, guys. You think I'm funny? No.
So the rice should definitely be less than the meat, the protein that you're using, because rice puffs up, and then the nyama won't do anything after that. So
if anything, I think nyama might shrink a bit.
yeah, it actually shrinks after it boils, and then you fry it a couple of times when you're waiting to put in the rice. So
So if it's
make
more,
sure that
it'll
the
be
nyama is
overwhelming.
more
The ratio.
than it has to be like, let's say, 2/3 of nyama and 1/3 of rice. I know it sounds like ridiculous.
But it's better that
Yeah.
way. For someone who eats happy pilau, I can tell you for free, if you know, that it's better that way with the ratio, because otherwise it's just like a whole plate of rice and then there's like nyama kwa
Yeah,
mbali.
exactly.
It
And
ain't
it's
cute.
nice when like every bite you take, there's nyama there. Like, I hope I don't
The
sound
taste.
ridiculous, but I don't know who this rice is.
I don't
but-
know what this rice is. I'm sorry that it's rice.
But yes, make sure that the beef, because we made the beef pilau. We can do other videos on other kinds of pilau.
Let
but
us
it will
know
be the
what
same
kind
thing.
of others you would like to see,
Yeah.
because Top Chef here is ready.
You can do other things, you can make steak, you can do ribs. Like, anyway, that's not the point. So yes, make sure the rice is a lot less.
Okay.
So yes, then now after
So
you
now
put
you
in the
stir it?
rice, you stir it, and then you
Put
put
in
in water should be twice the amount, just how you cook rice. Twice the amount of the rice that you put in, but
Put it
like
in
I
already
usually
boiling.
yeah,
Like,
it's
don't put
already
in some cold
Oh, I'm
rice.
so sorry, I forgot to mention. Yes, make sure that you put the water in a kettle to boil. If you don't have a kettle, just boil it.
Boil
now.
it separately before.
Whatever, just make sure it's hot when you're putting it in. It needs to be probably boiling hot would be best, but as long as it's hot, not cold, because then the rice won't ever or it will
It will
shikana.
be oog.
Exactly, and then who wants that?
I
So-
never want that.
Yeah, then.
Then how long do you think is cook time after now you've covered? Okay, you don't have to cover immediately. You cover when the magic is shining,
Also,
right?
sorry, I just add like a little. I usually put like half a cup or a cup more of water than
For safety.
Yeah, just for safety, so that it evers all the way through. I'm sorry, what were you asking?
I was asking now, what's the cook time do you think? After we did all that, how long do you think it took before now we covered it for like the last few minutes?
Mimi vile niliona.
Vile uliona.
Sijui, like
Ulipima pia hiyo macho.
yeah, I don't time it.
It
I
wasn't
just,
even like half an hour,
Yeah.
because I made kachumbari as that was divine, and I just cut up onions and dhania and tomatoes, and that was it. And
Ketchup.
put in ketchup. And within that time, the rice was ready. So
Yeah.
maybe 20 minutes.
yeah, about let's say
15,
20. Yeah, it's
It
really
also
fast
depends on the
because now
amount.
like everything is ready. It's just the rice.
Okay.
And then, excuse me, sorry, the water is already boiling. So Yeah, so just cook it the way you cook rice.
And make sure the meat is tender before you start putting in things, because otherwise it's a fight.
Want it to, because that's
why
another
lean
issue I
better.
have in life, because me and Joan like half of the food in the kitchen. So when it gets to the table, I'm just
It's true.
It looked more. But anyway,
I guess we'll eat it.
Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, just make sure, just cook it like rice. The normal way you cook rice, because I feel like almost everyone knows how to cook rice. If you don't know, hey.
Are you even an adult?
Yeah, so just cook it like on high heat when it starts, and then reduce the heat when the water level is the same place with the rice. So then cover it and put it like on the lowest like amount of heat, to just simmer all
the water.
Yes, and then it will take like 7 minutes after that, and then it will be ready to eat.
Also, as you're waiting for the rice to be ready, make some cocktails.
Yeah. And take some shots, you know.
Thank you, Kiki. I will show you guys all this as we talk and or at the end, but it was really amazing. I'm already hearing someone here with a flu, and I'm just like, I can't start flu, I'm fighting. So it was really, really, really yummy. I'll just show you guys because you can't taste it, but I promise it was good. Thank you very much, Brilliant, for suggesting I bring Kiki on here.
Thanks, Brilliant.
Thanks, Brilliant.
I love you.
And I was definitely going to bring her because Kiki is my sister, and I live without my sister.
Yeah.
Give me back my sister. So I was definitely going to bring her, but this was a really fun way to bring her. Will you come back and help us make other things?
Yes, I'd like us to
Will you start selling us food, because her food is so good. She should just put a price on it. Let us know. Thumbs up if you would buy Kiki's food. Just do the stop watching the video. Pause. Yes, do a thumbs up if you would buy her food, because me, I just feel like she should start selling it today. Package it today and sell it. I would buy it, but also you make me some for free. Right?
Yes, soon enough. Soon enough. I do plan to. So
hey, let's hope it's coming through. All right. So do for me my sign out.
Thanks. Wait, no, there's something I had to say. I wanted to thank TK again, because you taught me how to make pilau, and
now she taught me how to make pilau, because I used to make mine with tomatoes, and now it makes sense that it was like a little soggy. It was, you see, when you see someone making it, it's just better. Yeah, you're like, okay, now I can do it this way, and you learn a new trick. Okay.
Yeah, the same way you taught me how to make chapati.
Gang, if you haven't watched that video, iCard.
But that was a before video. Anyway, so we're signing out now.
Okay.
Will the iCard be there?
iCard. It will.
Okay, sour. Because me, I don't like to lie. Jokes. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
Yes, we love
hope
you
you're
guys.
enjoying Vlogmas.
Thank you for joining the Sandy gang, and so please share this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn the red button red. Like the video.
Leave a comment on what type of meals you would like Kiki to make next.
Meals. Yes, that I can always do, because apparently people don't like it when you ask them what content you'd like to see.
Influence me in it.
Yes, yeah. So she should be influencing you. But anyway, you can say what you'd like me to cook next, and I will. Okay. So yes, and like, I don't know if I said that. Yeah, you said like and comment. Yes, and like, comment. Yeah, share with someone who you think would like to see it. Share it with someone who probably wouldn't, because you know haters are just fans in denial. So please do. Yeah, and follow Sandy on Instagram. I won't say her handle. Don't say my handle. Yeah, I'm not editing that. No, I like I said, I won't say her handle. Yeah, it will be in the description bar as well. Kiki. Exactly. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned on the next one tomorrow. Yeah. Bye.